here. It's food time, food time. Team food is ready unless it has dairy, because it's food time, food time. With Tom and Trevor, this will take forever, because it's food time, food time. Food and wine, we have the time, because it's food time, food time.
All right, welcome to Food Time by Welcome Home Podcast. I should say this is the food segment of Welcome Home Podcast. It's a new show. This is our first time we're doing this, Trevor. Not really, because we just were doing it on the other show, right? But now we're doing
it's its own thing.
Yes, it is.
So this is the first time we're trying it as its own thing. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, yeah, we're learning stuff as we go. This is not we're not professional.
This is not the final iteration of this. This is just what it looks like right now. It's going to look better as we go along. We have plans. You know, we got the song, we got the logo, we got more coming.
Yeah,
so
I think I need to. I know you have some additional software for the background.
We got to invest in some background software for you.
Yeah, I'll look into that later. But for now, I mean, I have the shelf behind me, which I think is I've got all my Disney stuff out there, so I think it's fine for now.
yeah, you're still themed up. I mean, just because you're not in the Magic Kingdom, McKim's Smile House, I think that's what it's called, right? I feel like every week I'm going to change my background to be themed to whatever it is we're talking about that week. I didn't do it this week, but that's one thing I'm going to do going forward. So, anyway,
I don't know what you like. So our Food Time subjects this week are they're a little different. Like this is,
you think so?
Yeah, I mean, we usually
there's no American park thing.
Yeah. So usually it's like stuff that's happening in like California or Florida. We have neither of these this week.
But you know what, though? I think this is a great place to start Food Time, Trevor, because as we've talked about many times before, Hong Kong Disneyland and the Asian parks always have cooler food items than anywhere else, right? They always have the neatest, most interesting things. So this week, so what we got this week is we've got Hong Kong Disneyland's 20th anniversary food, special food for that. And then we have the Disney Destiny, which they released a whole bunch of information about the Disney Destiny. And one of the things they gave us a preview of is the food. So we're going to talk about that. So those are both of our food items this week. So let's get right into it, Trevor. What do you say? Let's do this.
Yeah. So are we starting in Hong Kong or are we starting on the Destiny?
Yeah, you know what? Let's start in Hong Kong. Let's get ourselves to Hong Kong here. So
all right.
Just off the bat, first of all, I mean, the first thing they show us is this like multi-tiered, like crazy display,
gold, beautiful, shiny.
Where first of all, it doesn't even look real, right? Like that. We talked about this on the main show actually, where the stuff that Hong Kong Disneyland is putting out for their 20th anniversary looks all like concept art. It doesn't look real because the colors are so vivid, And so let's see here. We're gonna go down and we're gonna talk about these food items. This podcast is going to be available in audio form and video form. So I promise you, we will still describe the food as well as we can, just like we have in the past. But if you watch the video offering, you actually get to see the pictures along with us. That is something people have been asking for a while when we do food. So now we got it. So let's do this. So first things first here, we got the Main Street Corner Cafe, of course, hosted by Coca-Cola. So
this is incredibly busy. Like just this picture, there is so much going on here.
There really is. And we have, let's see, a Goofy Lamington, a Wagyu beef burger, and a truffle mushroom tart, and more. I don't know what the and more is. Is this here?
Hold on. This says it's a grand party tea set.
So this picture we're looking at here is something you order one of, and you get all of that.
Hold on. No. Okay, so it's not the thing in the glass.
It's the thing that's in the thing here. The metal.
Yeah, it's the metal like serving tray thing. So it's all of those things. Mickey party
you just
cake,
order one thing and you get all that stuff.
Beef burger, truffle mushroom. Well, that's 5 things. But wow, like that's
crazy.
That's insane. I mean,
I
was gonna say, like, I want to order, like, I want to have something like this brought to my table.
they have to do like a whole show around it too, right? Like there has to be like a thing.
You think? I mean, I don't think just bringing that out on its own is enough of a show. And then the thing in the glass is the Mickey and Friends giant Sunday party. That looks like the kitchen sink. Like that is.
I thought in other countries they didn't do American sized portions for things. I thought like Americans are known for having too large of portions, and this is insane.
I mean that's a family size.
It is
Sunday there. Like I'm assuming that thing is like this big. Like
it has to be, right?
You'd hurt yourself picking that up.
See, the problem. This is a problem we have all the time when we see pictures. Right? Is we don't know if it's really the scale is tough sometimes, right? So like we don't know how large this is. It could be, like a tiny little, it could be a glass that's like super small, or it could be a giant, fishbowl. I don't know.
I mean the thing is like the way that they're positioning it next to this tea set, like those Wagyu burgers, like those look like sliders. So they're like
they're small,
about that big. But this thing is still like that Sunday is still as big as the tea set. If
it is,
if it's to scale, like that thing is massive.
It's like almost as tall as if you've ever seen like a tea set before, and this is a pretty typical from what I've seen tea sets where it's like it's got like tiers, and it's pretty nice size tall, and it's got different little dishes on each tier, but the Sunday thing is almost as tall as all of it. And it looks like it's like almost like it looks kind of like the sundae or not sundae. I'm assuming that's a cake.
I actually almost, because like you can see like the there's like the mini like stand up paper thing inside of the sundae, which it almost feels like they took whatever was on the tea set and just like jammed it into the bowl.
It looks like they took the mythical like movie expansion ray and just blew it up, right? Like they just took the same thing and made it larger and put it in a larger container.
Yeah, this is crazy. If this is actually how this is served, that is
how
crazy.
Could it not be, right?
And okay, looking at the list here. So wait, go back up for a second.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay, so I like that. So there's the sundae, but then they don't even show it. But there's something called Party Bubbles apple peach soda. Like
and the champagne is not on there. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just peach soda, like it's just peach flavored soda.
With apple peach soda, which I mean, we don't get stuff like that.
We really don't.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you can. I mean, like some of like the seltzers nowadays, I guess you can get fun flavors like that. But it's that doesn't say seltzer; it says apple peach soda. So
yeah.
But this thing also comes too with an entire bottle of champagne too. Actually, 2 bottles of champagne. Does that say, or do you choose?
Wait, so no, these are all separate things, right? So
are they?
Yeah, well, because they're all different bullet points, right?
Okay, so they're just saying that this is. I thought they were all together on this, but you're saying okay. So you order the Grand Tea Party set, and it comes with all that stuff and more, and then you do the Grand Sundae is that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other also, 2 things are not pictured.
Yeah, so the other 2 are drinks.
That makes sense.
You can either get a non-alcoholic, which is actually that makes sense. So the Party Bubbles is like, so it's like a champagne soda, but apple peach flavored, and then you can get actual champagne as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Over at the Main Street Bakery, they have a whole bunch of stuff that's not pictured, but they have a donut. They've got I don't know how to say that word.
Meal
Meal
few.
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme puff.
Thousand something. Meal is 1,000. I don't know what fuel.
Yeah. I guess I could Google this, but
Yeah.
we
do
that. Cookie Krispy Kreme puff. Okay. A pistachio cream caramel croissant. Okay. Smoked salmon croissant. What's that? Smoked salmon croissant? Yeah.
Smoked salmon croissant in the middle of all this other stuff is interesting.
I like that you said croissant the correct way, and I say it the American way. Croissant. Then we have a mango pineapple soda and a blue orange soda and a Concord grape and lime. They like their fruity sodas, man. There's a lot of fruit sodas.
I'm a sucker for like blue raspberry soda. So
Yeah.
I like when I see like blue orange soda, I want to try it for some like
I get that.
I know it's like orange, but it's like just because it's blue. I'm drawn to like blue drinks. I don't know why.
No, I get it. It's just, blue is like a flavor, right? Just like what color Gatorade do you want? I want blue. Can you get blue for me?
Yeah,
Like,
give me the blue one, the Arctic blue, whatever.
Yeah, you know what that is. You know what that flavor it is, even though it's a color, right? It's all right. Let's go over to the Plaza Inn over here, and we have the Magical Dreams set menu. Okay, and this set includes items such as braised corn. Wait, braised corn thick soup? Is that the name of the dish?
Yeah.
Okay, with diced
seed food. Yeah,
and a strawberry aloe pudding and more.
That's not even what it is. Like this is
not even the picture, right?
I think this is whatever's or so
below it.
Royal Banquet Hall.
Okay, that's below it.
That's what this is.
Okay. So the picture we have here is of it's a big plate with a whole bunch of different items on it, and that is at the Royal Banquet Hall, which is the Royal Party Family Party Feast. Why do we have party in the name twice?
Royal Party. So the Royal Party Family Party Feast. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
This reminds me of like, I assume you've done like the like medieval times.
Yes.
You sit down, you watch the knights joust and all that, but they bring out like, just like, a ton of food, right?
Yeah. You slam your metal thing on the table and you yell more grog,
Exactly. Yeah. That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
Like,
it's literally
just drop down some ribs and some chicken and we're all just gonna like tear into it.
It's a roasted family chicken. It's barbecue pork ribs, coleslaw, waffle fries, a barbecue sauce, and a party cheesecake. But there's also like veggies on there too. There's like a corn. There's like, I think like green beans, some carrots, some tomatoes. So,
tomatoes on the vine is weird.
It is, right?
I don't like tomatoes. Like that's the one thing I wouldn't eat on here is the tomato.
Wow, Trevor, this is a food thing that we agree on. I like tomato thing. When tomato is in things, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Tomatoes themselves, no.
I will never eat straight tomatoes, but give me salsa, give me other things that are using tomatoes, fine. I just won't eat a straight tomato like that.
I feel so much less crazy right now, Trevor. Thank you for validating my feelings on this. So there's also a bunch of drinks floating around this thing too, which appear to there's a bajillion cupcakes. Do you want to read all these cupcakes?
No, people can see them here. There's a cupcake for every character, basically. So you get Duffy, Lena Bell, Minnie, Mickey, Donald, Goofy. Woody has a cupcake as well.
For some reason.
That's
there's chocolate, strawberry, mango, passion fruit, vanilla cherry, chocolate truffle, vanilla blueberry, pistachio chocolate, pineapple vanilla.
I wish they actually showed like, just put them all in a picture and show us what all the cupcakes look like.
Yeah, show us some. I want to see these cupcakes. Come on, why are you skipping out on me here?
Unless they're all like they look basic and they just have the they're flavored differently, but they just have the little paper thing on top. I wonder if they're doing that, so it's not worth
they could be
selling it.
We do see a little what looks like a tart right here. That's
I
don't know if this fits in.
Yeah,
does this fit into our lazy theming definition? Because I feel like the theming's cool there. I like it.
Yeah, no, because like there is the 20th paper thing on it, but the castle, so the wheel on the back there with the castle shape.
There's like a balloon.
That is some work. That is they put some sprinkles on it and stuff. It's not basic, right?
So that's the cheesecake. That's the cheesecake.
That's party cheesecake. Okay.
Okay. I see how it's a cheesecake. I thought that was a tart shell, but I see the cheesecake now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it makes more sense though.
All right. What else we got? What is that?
Okay. So we've got
this burger. No.
This is why I'm glad we have visuals now. We don't have to just say it. Okay. So what is that? Clopin's Festival of Food. This is the wait. What is this? Is this at the Comic Cafe? What is this? I can't find this.
Hold on. These are all at different place. Wait,
are they all at different places?
I guess. I mean, the problem is we've not been to
No.
Hong Kong, so we don't know how this is all laid out.
Well, so
Okay.
there's a thing here that says pineapple and seafood rice with pork floss. What is pork floss?
I'm guessing that's pulled pork. There's
Okay.
probably a translation thing here.
I guess that could be. Yeah. Is that what's up here? Is that this dish?
That looks like that.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going. Teriyaki beef and scrambled eggs rice combo. Okay, that looks
okay. Or is that?
Okay, maybe it's that, but then the pork floss maybe not featured.
What's the beef
rendang with coconut rice combo? That's the one in the top.
That's the one at the top. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
you can see that one.
Yeah.
That one looks like a cafeteria tray. Like that looks like something I'd eat in school. You know, I'd go up and the cafeteria lady would slop it down on my plate, and that's what I
mean. Trays are efficient. You have to.
I'm not complaining. I have no problem with it. I'm just, it just looks funny to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, come on, keep going.
Oh,
I want to
here
find
it is.
this.
There it is. We got it.
There
okay, we got it. Over at the Starliner
the Hulk
Diner.
Double beef cheeseburger combo.
Okay, so
that thing is just.
It's called the Hulk Double Beef Cheeseburger Combo, and if you're listening on audio only, you might be able to guess why it's called the Hulk. But let's explain why. It's a green hamburger bun.
It is so awfully green.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to eat that because I feel like it's like moldy. Like you wouldn't even know if this is moldy or not.
No.
It's so green.
Yeah, like how would you know that this is not good anymore? Because it just it looks like the thing that turned the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's the ooze.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the Hulk too, right? It looks like the Hulk. So I get that. But why is
radioactive green? It just wow. It definitely grabs your eye.
Don't get me wrong. Like if it wasn't a green burger, I mean, it looks like a decent burger outside of the green bun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just oh, this is a whole thing, man. This is a whole picture.
I mean, this is the wild thing is that all that other stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, teriyaki, beef rendang, yeah, I'll try all these things. I am not touching that burger. Everything else I'm in. The burger, I'm like, wait a second.
Even this chicken that's just chilling in this pot right here. I don't even think that was listed. What is that?
I mean, it looks all right. It's I mean, I guess they don't they don't cover that off. Okay, that's fine.
All right. Well, now we're down to more tiered things again.
Yes.
They love their displays over there, apparently. Okay.
This is at the hotel though. So
okay, yeah. So this is at the Hong Kong Disneyland Resort Hotels. This is at the Crystal Lotus at the Hong Kong Disneyland Hotel. It's the 20th anniversary traditional Chinese gastronomy dinner menu, which includes double boiled fish maw broth with matake mushrooms.
Yeah.
Did I get that right? No way. Okay. Conpoy. Yeah.
Conpoy, yeah.
Braised chicken with abalone coconut, and I'm not even gonna try that one. Cordyceps flour.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, why does it say Tigger? Why does it say Tigger?
It's Tigger themed. I'm not sure what Maltose is. Yeah, I don't think it's that picture. Again, they're not doing a good job of aligning.
No,
pictures.
They're not.
Because this is that's not it. Whatever
is it here? No, because this is a bunch of stuff.
Look, these are all desserts. So go.
Yeah.
Or I guess we're just not getting pictures of it.
What is this even a picture of then? Is it all the cupcakes?
So go further down. I think it might be the second thing at Walt's Cafe.
Okay. So
the Mickey and Friends afternoon tea party set. That's what we're looking at.
Gotcha. So that's a celebration cake, Pluto mango and caramel mousse cake, salmon tartare with orange and sour cream tart. That sounds terrible.
It's so funny how they it's like, oh, delicious cake, fruity cake. Salmon.
They've
done this a couple of times where they're like, and again, it's probably a local,
yes,
something that makes sense is, they just throw salmon in with stuff. It's just, it feels almost like a trap though, where it's like you get this lovely, tea set, and then, oh wait, you bite into the wrong thing and it's salmon.
We just got some salmon over there. I mean, outside of the salmon piece, this all looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, photo wise, it's on multiple tiers. We have like the traditional dome cakes we see a lot in the States, right?
That Pluto mango there looks good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Pluto mango but again, this is, I don't know if we call this one lazy theming or not, but this is, I mean, they just kind of threw a Pluto cutout on the top of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice looking dessert, though. I'm not complaining.
I mean, overall, it's like, I guess, this is like a full tea set thing where it's like, they're working those things in as like elements of it. It's not just like I'm buying a dessert and it's just like the wafer paper on top, right?
Yeah,
like it's, the tea set as a whole, they're definitely putting some thought into.
I would agree with that. I agree. All right, let's find out. The pictures get more ridiculous as we go. I feel like
Disney Explorer Lodge is our next stop. It looks like.
Yeah, but they also, by the way, they're not pictured is they do have a Waltz semi-dinner buffet.
Mm-hmm. Beef Wellington, salmon,
Kulubiak. Yeah. I'm going to let you read the rest of this one.
Kulubiak, beef tenderloin. I can't pronounce that.
Pithivier,
and a lobster vol au vent.
Okay, cool. I'm not excited about any of those things. Forget it. We're good.
I mean, the beef tenderloin's probably good.
But, probably. Yeah, it's probably good. I have to say the display for this next one is very cool, right? Yeah. So, and I'm still doubting.
I'm curious about what a double boiled 20 delights soup is. I'm sure there's a translation piece to that we're missing, but it just sounds like there's 20 things in that soup. What could those 20?
That's a really valid question. I assume that this Duffy thing is not presented in this manner. I'm wondering if any of these are presented in this manner, or if they're just doing it for the photos. But basically, there's a Duffy and Friends celebration afternoon tea. They're doing a lot of the afternoon tea stuff. Like there's a lot of that going on, and it includes.
I think it's a very popular thing over there. They do the sit down tea sets a lot.
See, I always associate afternoon tea with English people, and not with Asian culture. But I obviously don't know. I know you're very into Asian culture, so you probably know better than I am.
It is definitely a thing. It's. I wouldn't say you're right. It kind of. I actually don't know. I feel it may have actually started more in Asia than in the UK. UK has adopted a lot of things from other cultures. I would have to look into when these things started. But tea sets are very, or just like sets in general. Like the whole idea of this is that you get a bunch of different things to sample, so you're not getting just a big meal of one thing. You're trying a bunch of things, and that's exactly what this is. This Duffy and Friends tea set.
Do you want to read all the ingredients? You want to read all the different food items?
Lina Bell yuzu, guava mousse cake, Duffy coffee almond tart, beef skewers with garlic.
Because why not?
Because you gotta cut the sweet, and then crispy buffalo chicken, and a mini waffle. I
gotta do a little zoom on this just so we can see it a little bit better. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah.
All right,
that's better.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. The theming is good, right?
It's just funny, it's all over the place. It's a full meal and dessert. You're trying a bunch of different things, and then you get a bunch of desserts with it. And I find it funny they're calling it World of Color. That's
yeah. That's the restaurant. No, that's the restaurant attack, because these are the restaurant.
Oh, that's the restaurant. Oh, okay.
That's the restaurant. So yeah, it's.
Yeah.
So interesting. But I mean, listen. So the way it's presented is on this. It's almost like a balloon tiered thing. So it looks really nice if they present it this way. I mean, I don't know how much this costs, but if it was brought out to me this way, I think I'd be satisfied with the look of it.
I wish that sit downs would do this in Florida. Bring me the fancy display. And actually I know they do this for the Grand Floridian does this for their tea sets. They actually do bring out a proper tea set thing. So maybe they are doing this. On the other side there, that charcuterie board
Yeah.
looks pretty good. You have to admit.
It does. I thought this was, is that not pizza?
It looks like a
Oh yeah,
pizza.
20th
it's
anniversary pizza.
anniversary
Okay.
pizza. Yeah.
Okay. That is some busy pizza.
Yeah, it's got everything going on.
Yeah, like that's like if you called like the pizza place and was like, dump all of your toppings on top of it and then come up with some other weird ones. Now, listen, again, it's Asian culture. There's different stuff, right? They eat different things. So,
Yeah.
I get it.
I
I'm not trying to
appreciate
make fun of that because they
there's
just eat
something
different stuff.
there's something in there, like it actually has the 20th anniversary logo on it. Yeah. Like I don't know if that's like a water chestnut or
I thought it was an egg. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a hard boiled
maybe.
egg because they throw
But
hard boiled eggs in a lot of places.
but then how are they putting the logo on there? Like it
I don't know.
I
How do
guess
they
maybe
make
they're
the
like
Mickey Mouse
searing it
seal?
on or
Yeah, maybe they just sear it. Maybe it's like a brand kind of thing,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Like again, that's a
Yeah.
great way to like theme it, right?
By the way, I'm looking at this, Trevor. These desserts right here, we're moving on to the Hollywood Hotel here at the Archivist. They have and this first thing, this Ocean Melody is not pictured, right? But we do have a
Tom's
dessert.
never eating that anyway.
No, I'm not eating that. We don't need to talk about that. It's
all the seafood. Look at
lobster, crab. I mean, ceviche.
abalone,
Get out of here.
scallop, yeah, mussel, sea shrimp.
Like,
yeah, it's got everything.
That
Ooh, and Thai lime sauce.
if that came to me, I would I mean, my wife would be all about it, but like I would not be. But the next part on here, the picture we're showing right now, this gives me very Disney World 50th anniversary vibes, right?
It does, yeah.
It's like the same color scheme. It's like the iridescent thing they were doing where it's like purplish, bluish.
It's a little bit darker than
It
the
is, yes,
iridescent
it is.
color,
It
but
is.
yeah, it's definitely in the same kind of theme. It feels.
Yeah, no, 100%. And what comes with, I guess this is, do you order the entire dessert assortment or you just order from
Yeah,
the
it says
menu?
it's a dessert assortment, so you get. Oh no,
Oh, it says
okay.
options.
Options include guava, green apple mousse cake, crispy chocolate mousse cake, macaroon, cheese, and passion fruit filling cream, and more.
Okay.
So I guess this is like a customizable thing. That's
Kind of seems like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It also seems
Because they're not.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, because they're not selling or they're not pushing each of these individually. It sounds like you pick like a couple of these things and you get.
Yeah.
Or so yeah, they bring out a tray with like 3 or 4 desserts on it, which is kind of interesting.
It is. They also have it looks like a bunch of different what they're calling party beverages. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Party bubbles? Okay.
Yeah, which they look like shots.
They do look like shots. Yeah. It looks like you're getting a flight of shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean non-alcoholic flavored
yeah.
drink shots actually seems okay to me. Like,
They're very colorful too. I mean, they're all sorts of different colors. They have like
actually, I see.
Yeah.
Some of them are alcoholic. It looks like so.
Oh, okay. So
it's so the cheers. Oh no! Oh yeah, these are all alcohol.
these are all alcoholic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cheers, party bubbles, toasting. Let's celebrate. I like that they've actually they've just given them all like names, themed.
Yeah. Different themes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, do you just like choose one of these then? And like you say,
Looks
okay,
like,
so
yeah.
I want this one, and then, or do you choose a bunch of? I don't know. It's not clear.
I think it seems like you just kind of pick the ones you want.
Okay. And then
those are the cupcakes.
They're the cupcakes. Yeah.
About. Yeah.
They were just for some reason all the way at the bottom. So,
all right. Okay. Those cupcakes are cool. I like those.
So they look like they're cupcakes. They look like standard cupcakes on the bottom, right? But then on the top, they almost have like a dome cake that is themed to the character, which is kind of cool because they did something a little different there.
Yeah, you see, I like that, and it also it makes sense because they have to be able to mass produce the cupcakes, but each of the domes, they're giving each of them those flares, and it's more than just like doing the they on the other side they have the paper, 20th anniversary thing.
Yeah, exactly.
There, but I like that if I want a goofy cupcake, I know I'm getting a goofy themed cupcake.
You definitely are. I think my only question about this, Trevor, is how in the world do you eat this? You have to take that dome part off, right?
Do you?
Yeah, you're saying you could bite into that?
I mean,
a lot.
I would try. I would definitely I guess it depends on how thick the chocolate is. Like, because I'm assuming that they're chocolate, right? So if
probably.
if I got to work to get through it, I'm probably taking it off and eating dome first. But I would actually try and just cupcake sandwich that thing. Take the bottom off and plop it on top, and away you go, right?
They used to have at Hollywood Studios, and I don't even know if they have it anymore because it was at that little cafe that was right next to the Brown Derby, and I believe that's gone. They had a Butterfinger cupcake. Do you remember this? It was massive.
I never saw this,
dude. So I got it one time, and it's literally like, it was huge, and I literally had to eat it with a fork and a knife because it just was so big. I could not unhinge my jaw like a snake and just bite it. So I guarantee people know what I'm talking about. If you do, leave it in the comments because I wish I would. I probably did take a picture, but I feel like they don't have it anymore. I could be wrong though. It was one of those classic Hollywood Studios things that a lot of people loved, and I'm not even a big Butterfinger fan, to be honest with you. But anyway, the only other thing I want to mention on this before we move over to the Destiny is these special cups that you can buy that are like sitting on a lit stand, which is kind of cool.
These are the champagne flutes, right?
They are, yeah. They're special champagne flutes, and they're sitting on like a stand that has a light in it. It's kind of cool.
I like that. That's way better than the glow cubes.
The glow cubes. Listen, my daughter's obsessed with glow cubes, man. Every time we go to Disney, we buy drinks with glow cube just because my daughter loves them.
We used to have a bag of those glow cubes, and we actually so we actually repurposed them. That we use them for lighting our jack-o'-lanterns at Halloween.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because you could just you turn them on multicolor, you just throw them in the bottom of the pumpkin, and away you go, right?
It makes sense.
But,
it makes total sense.
I like that stand though, because if you're buying like a fancy, we talked before about like hey, displaying like sippers, like I've got that one right there, is having a little stand or a way to light it up or present it is it is kind of a nice way to you bring it home and you put it somewhere that it's not just
it's not just sitting in the back of a closet. It's a display piece.
Like you can put it out as kind of a display piece.
Yeah.
So I think it's nice that they're thinking about that with these champagne flutes.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, let's move on over to the Destiny.
So I actually was not expecting to be excited about this, but I looked through this list beforehand.
It's kind of awesome, right?
And wow, yeah. I know I'm not getting on a cruise anytime soon, but man,
there's cool stuff here. Yeah,
they're gonna have some experiences here for sure.
So
just the food looks fantastic.
It does, and also I know you're not super into Marvel lately, but I know you still like the Marvel stuff, right? Like you just haven't been like really into it. But like, first of all, just this first picture here of this Doctor Strange themed, I guess a lounge. It looks like a lounge. But it looks really cool. It's got the Doctor Strange cape in there, and it's got that whole symbol, whatever that is. I don't know what it is.
The Sanctum.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it called? Sanctum. I can't remember now.
So along with that, though, so the dining experience on this ship is going to be a Lion King dining experience. So the one I'm about to go on the Treasure, and on the Treasure we have Coco and Marvel. This one's going to be Lion King is going to be one of them.
Which it's kind of like Festival of the Lion King, but as a dinner show.
While you're eating dinner, Festival of the Lion King. Which is not a bad thing, right? But without the tumble monkeys, probably though, right? Like there's probably no acrobatics going on here, but still,
that's true.
It's fun. But so we're getting a look now at some of the dishes that are going to be at this themed restaurant, which, by the way, so let's see. The other themed one is the Doctor Strange one, the other themed one, or I'm forgetting now. But we'll get into that.
Yeah.
All right. So what is this? Well, I like that I can click on these. I can actually make them large. All right. So we got a roasted pork tenderloin with black-eyed bean chorizo casserole, fried yuca, thyme, and pickled purple onions.
So that's Nala's pork tenderloin.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I've not been to Boma, but this feels to me like the same kind of stuff that they would serve at Boma.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of African flavors here, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Then we got a pan-seared, what is that? The beer? I don't even know what that is. Burberry? Burberry?
Yeah.
Spiced roasted chicken, which has jollof rice, fried plantains, blistered tomatoes, and green harissa sauce, and served in like this cool little crock thing.
Skillet. Yeah.
Yeah. That looks delicious. That looks really good. I mean, I first when I saw it, I thought maybe it was like chicken that was like, it was like a breast, but this is like a drumstick, and there's like almost like a little, I don't know, what would you call it? It's like something beneath it.
Yeah. Well, that's the rice underneath.
The plantains and the rice. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking it was like, it kind of gave like butter chicken.
Yeah.
For a minute there. But like now that you're reading, it's like, oh yeah, there's rice and stuff under there. And it almost, it reminds me of like jerk chicken.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. Then we also have a shrimp curry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to read this one? You can read it. I feel like I'm reading
a garam masala, turmeric, cumin coconut curry sauce, aromatic basmati rice, cucumber sambal, and butter roti. Oh, okay.
Well, look at that. I mean, it's served in like those little metal dishes. You got to
put this one together. Is the thing.
Yeah, you do.
It's
yes.
So like they got like the bread. You put it on the bread. You put the rice and everything on, and yeah.
The whole you have to build it.
Yeah, I do like that kind of service for sure. That like you can kind of pick how much of each ingredient you want in every bite instead of like it all being mixed together, right? Like it kind of gives you a chance to like really like experience each of the flavors.
Interact with your meal.
Yeah. And I know it's a shrimp curry, so you're not too into it, but I think shrimp curry is delicious. Or I mean shrimp in general.
Yeah, that's all you, right? So this last dish seems like a vegetarian option, right?
It is, yeah. Heirloom tomato Kachumbari, I guess.
Yeah, I think you nailed that. I think you nailed that name. Yeah.
Yeah. Golden beef caviar.
Beet
nut
caviar.
And seed.
Caviar.
Or beet. Oh, sorry, beet.
You said beef. I was like, no, it's vegetarian.
Yeah, I saw that T looked like an F for me.
I agree. I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So golden beet caviar, nut and seed, duca spiced goat cheese, and pea tendrils. So, wait, goat cheese? So not really vegetarian.
Oh yeah, well, no, vegetarians can eat cheese. That you're thinking vegans can't eat cheese. So
okay,
yes,
sorry,
yes, vegetarian. Well, I just know because my brother and my sister-in-law and my brother are both vegetarians, right? So I have to deal with their dietary restrictions all the time. So that sounded bad. I have no problem dealing with it. That's how they want to be. So, but
you have to factor it into what you're doing. Yes, I get it,
and they know that they would tell you that too. So. Then we got some desserts here. We got a pineapple upside down cake, moist yogurt cake, caramelized pineapple, cherries, and rooibos mousse. Rooibos? I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I don't love cheesecake, but this looks pretty darn good.
Kind of looks like a what's it called?
Flan?
No, the name's escaping me now. Where they sear the top of creme
brulee.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, creme brulee. Thank you.
Well,
what was the second word? Yeah,
it's because it's a pineapple upside down cake, right? So they put the pineapple on the bottom, and then it caramelizes, and they flip it over, and then you get that nice braid, like that nice top to it. That's
caramelized.
Nice caramelized.
Nice. Yeah.
But obviously, this is the one I'd be going for, which is
the chocolate malva pudding.
Malva pudding, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet vanilla pudding, apricot jam, warm buttery cream sauce, and vanilla ice cream. Simple, looks amazing, looks delicious. What is that little thing? Did they say what that was? Apricot jam. No, they didn't. There's like that little thing on the top. I don't know what that is.
Looks like shaved almond.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would eat that though.
Interesting.
I'd eat that in a second. There's some special drinks in here too.
Can you feel the rum tonight?
Okay. Extra points for naming on that one.
And then the next one is slimy yet satisfying. That is great.
Excellent work. Excellent work. I give them extra bonus points for that one. Can you feel the rum tonight is obviously an alcoholic drink. It's just pretty basic. It looks like a pretty basic cocktail. Now, the slimy yet satisfying is a non-alcoholic, obviously a kid's drink, with gummy worms hanging outside the side of it.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? Right? Why not?
Yeah.
Then we
Okay,
have Grella DeVille's Lounge.
Here we go. Yeah. So this is DeVille's, which is this lounge looks insane, and some of the stuff that they have on the list here.
Yeah,
like
it's crazy.
Wow. Okay. So the first thing that caught my eye. So this is the what's it called?
Is this the fashionista?
Yeah, the fashionista. Yeah. Freeze-dried strawberry and banana infused Patron
Anejo.
Anejo. Yeah, tequila basically.
Yeah, it's tequila,
liqueur,
guys. Yeah, tequila.
Yeah, agave nectar, fresh lime juice, clarified with milk and chilled. Like,
does that look like? I mean, is that actually red, like blood colored? Like, I mean, or are my eyes deceiving me?
I feel like it's probably something with the
strawberries, maybe
nectar or something. Yeah, like there's definitely something that's turning it red.
Yes.
But that's cool. But the one that gets me is the next one, the Fearless Sir Galahad, which the way that this thing is served just looks crazy. And it's a non-alcoholic bourbon.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I know, neither did I, but I'm there for it because
you're not a drinker, yeah.
I'm not a drinker, but I will try non-alcoholic bourbon. Yep. Bourbon barrel aged maple syrup, and was Angostura bitters. Okay, so they finished it with bitters,
and a smoke.
So I was all excited. I was like, give me if I can have the non-alcoholic stuff without the bitters, and then served with the smoke in this crazy little teapot thing.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like, when do you even find something like that? It's so interesting. Like, yeah,
it is.
Weird.
Yeah,
but cool.
It is. Yeah, that's such a cool way to serve stuff, right?
Also, can we talk about how long it will be until that coaster gets stolen? Like, those coasters are not going to last. It's sitting on top of a coaster that is 101 Dalmatians themed. That looks like a Dalmatian. Like, if that's a real thing that's going to be in this lounge, those are getting stolen like constantly, right?
Well, I mean, they better. I hope they figured out, sell this stuff so people don't feel they have to steal it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are now at the Sanctum.
Yep, which we talked about a little bit before, but not the food piece. So
okay,
let's
what is it? That's the Circle of the Cosmos, is what that's called.
Yeah. Which Brunswick.
I know we normally don't talk about alcoholic.
Well, it's food time now, so it's a different show. We do whatever we want. So Circle, it's a what is this? Ace's Diamond Gin. Was that Verjus Blanc, fresh lemon juice garnished with a lemon peel spiral. And that sounds basic, right? But
that glass is upside down.
It's like it looks like an upside down martini glass. Yeah. But there's a bottom on it, and there's just a hole in the side with like a metal straw, and then there's a lemon wrapped around the stem.
Yeah.
What is going? I mean, listen, it's Doctor Strange, right? So you're gonna have some weird stuff here, which is what I like. Actually, they're
so
leaning
cool.
into it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's very cool. And then the next one's even cooler. The Vapors of Valtor. Yeah. What is this? So Grey Goose, Altius vodka, ginger beer, fresh lime juice, butterfly pea flower syrup. Okay, topped with berry flavored bubbles. I don't even know how to describe this. like it looks like a
that thing better
experiment.
Come out. Yeah, I'm fully expecting this to come out, and then the bubbles pop, and it all just yeah.
It better. I mean, if they bring that to your table and the bubbles pop before it gets there, then I want a new one.
Yeah.
Like, go get me a new one.
And the coloring of it looks like amethyst.
It does.
Like it looks like a bunch of amethyst crystals in a glass.
I think it's also because the glass too. I think the glass is kind of like
might be tinted. You think?
No, I don't think it's tinted. I think that it's like the bottom of it is is angled in different ways.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what's giving you the effect. But I mean, it's smart of them to do it that way because it just looks really cool.
Yeah. This stuff. And then, hey, on top of these cool drinks, you can also get stuffed waffles with, either custard cream filling or mixed berry compote filling. I will have one of each.
I will. Yeah, I want to eat all this. Like, I want to eat this immediately. Like, where
I
can I
want
get this
stuffed
right now?
waffles. Like I didn't realize like I've not had a stuffed waffle, but I want a stuffed waffle now.
I don't feel like I've ever even heard of a stuffed waffle that looked like this.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Like I didn't think about like you normally you top the waffle with stuff. Like this is just like, just give me this, like it should be a sandwich. Like it reminds me of like a grilled cheese sandwich, but it's a waffle.
Yeah, they made like a thing that I've never seen before. Like if you made these frozen, I would eat them for breakfast. Like, if I could pop one of these in the microwave in the morning, oh man, look at this. It's delicious looking. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then we got
Right,
on the treasure, for example, we have there's a Zootopia themed like sweet shop, right? That's themed to the sweet shop that the elephants have in I forget what the name of it is. Jumbo's? Is that it?
the ice cream shop.
But on this ship, we have an Edna Mode themed
Edna a la mode, which
again the points for naming.
the obvious play on words there.
I mean, excellent work. And it's interesting though, because the place itself looks very like the one on the treasure, the Jumbo's one is very bright and colorful and stuff. And this is almost, it kind of looks like Edna's house, right? It's very like industrial, like, which is fine because that's the theme they're going for, right? But man, look at this. So it has a menu of handmade gelato, ice cream, candy, specialty treats. But we're just getting to like this thing where and they also have the Jack Jack cookie Num Nums, which I'm assuming is the same one that they have at Hollywood Studios. And I don't know if you ever had that one, but it's a really, really good cookie. It's just huge and it's hard to eat the whole thing. But these look great. You have a purple velvet sponge cake with chocolate mousse, purple mirror glaze, sprinkles, chocolate decor. There's a double chocolate.
That's like the
cake.
violet.
Yeah.
Like these are all themed to the members of the family.
Exactly.
So that looks like a violet type cake. And then double chocolate fudge cake with chocolate truffle mousse. I guess, yeah. So that one's themed to violet. The chocolate fudge cake doesn't, I don't know who that's really themed to.
It's themed to delicious. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just like general, delicious. And then vanilla marble sponge cake, which is that red one? Yeah, with the red mirror glaze.
Yeah, and that really kind of cool stylized picture of Edna on it too.
Yeah. I like the artistry of the like. Is that avant-garde? I don't know if that's.
I have no idea. Art is not my forte, so yeah. I feel like I'd eat these so quickly I'd forget to take the paper off of them. You know what I mean? I'd be eating them and I'd be like, why does it taste like paper?
Biting into the paper.
Yeah, like, okay, there's paper there. I should have known.
But yeah, these cookies. Or is this the cookies or is this the...
These are cookies. So this is a shortbread cookie. I mean, the art that's on it is
so cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the Destiny's food is really channeling the coolness of the Asian parks, man. They really are.
Yeah. They're leaning into the theming properly on this. Like,
yeah, 100%. Then there's also they have shortbread cookie with vanilla frosting, dulce de leche filling, and chocolate decor, which I'm assuming is the one I just showed on the screen. It's basically, it is what it sounds like, but it has this really cool Edna Mode art on the top of it. Like, her face and like some, it's I don't even know how to describe it. It's very cool. There's also chocolate bark, which I'm always a big fan of chocolate bark, but it's like themed chocolate bark. It's like, there's like
it looks like, yeah.
It's one with Jack Jack fighting, what is it, the raccoon?
Yeah, like they almost look like slides from, or yeah, like
cells.
Like their own little
like cells.
Pictures.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, look like cells. Like that's cool. And then this dulce de leche.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Again, I know this is a good example, I guess, of, I know that the top is again just the wafer paper printed on it, but it's more than like the Mickey stuff feels like, they take it and they just use like generic like Mickey stuff. This is somebody took the time to do some very cool artwork, but then also like if you look around the sides of it, it is also like very it's very themed. Like it looks like a
Yeah.
piece of artwork, or it looks like something you would get at like a very fancy cafe somewhere,
You can't
right?
even really
Like,
see the cookie. like,
yeah.
like I have no idea what this cookie actually looks like because it has a
Well,
wrapper
is
around
that
it. It has like a lid on top, and then it has the art on top of
that the
that.
cookie or is that the cake?
I think
I thought
it's
that
the
was the cake.
3-layer cookie. No,
Oh no, cookies and cream. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a cake. It's a
3-layer cookies and
three-layer
cream cookie.
3-layer cookies and cream cake. Yeah. So yeah, is that, I don't know if that's paper or what, but I would hope that's edible. Because
I don't know because if it's not, somebody's
why
eating.
would I not bite into that?
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you bite into this? I mean, it does look papery. I don't. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like again, they're probably doing like the wafer paper thing, like, wrap it around
yeah,
and yeah. But again, it just looks like, it looks so good.
It just looks very cool. Yeah. This is just a preview, by the way.
I'm
This is just some of the food they're going to have on the ship. We don't know
yeah,
all the food. This is just a little bit.
I wish I was going on a cruise, but I
Don't
mean,
let your wife hear that.
maybe I will go on a cruise someday. I know, like, it's just, it doesn't work there. My wife can't do cruises.
Yeah.
There's medical reasons for it. So
Yeah, there's nothing she can do about it, or you can do about it, right?
and yeah, but I guess, hopefully they get enough feedback on this stuff, or like you said, they're paying attention on the cruises, and they're mimicking what we've seen in Asian parks. I hope that this is a lead into that. We'll start seeing this stuff in in Florida and California, like that. We need more stuff like this. I would love, like, this is the difference between, like, I don't know about you, but like when I'm walking through the parks, they have like the display cases where like there's like the cupcakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Every time I walk by one of those display cases, I'll kind of eye through and like, oh, is there anything interesting in there? Most of the time it's like, yeah, cupcake, whatever. Like, it's all like just like general pastry stuff. But
yeah, they all look good. It's
I
just nothing special, right? It's just nothing.
Yeah,
special.
if I saw like some of these things that are on the Destiny, it's like, oh, what's that?
Yeah,
like,
let's go get that.
It's enough to stop, or it's enough. Like, there's a couple of things that like and I even did this. We were at we were at an after hours party, and they had the I Lava You float, which
Yeah.
like I walked by Orangeburg and I saw it and I was like, I got to go back and get that later. And so we actually, like, it was getting towards the evening and we were like, okay, we're kind of tired. We need a drink. And I'm like, we're going to Adventureland because I'm going to get a float and we're going to just sit on the bench and I'm going to have the float. But like, it's that kind of stuff that it's like, it needs to draw your attention. And like everything we've looked at today here, it's like, it's so attention grabbing. And
it is. Yeah.
And I really hope that this was actually, I think, a great way to start video food time with, there was
a lot of visually
cool
great stuff, right?
Yeah.
I
So I hope that this is a lead in, that we have more stuff like this to talk about over the coming months. And, even going into like food and wine, like I'm curious to see if maybe this year we'll actually see some new food and wine stuff. Like not to say like they do a lot of great stuff already at Food and Wine, but there needs to be some more attention grabbing stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think people would say that. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for Fruit Time. Thank you guys for joining us on our first Fruit Time. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you want us to do on the show that we're not doing, or anything you want to change, anything you liked, drop it in the comments. You can definitely subscribe to our overall YouTube page, because then you can get these videos as we put them out. But yeah, seriously, this is a new show. We're going to be trying different things. We're going to be doing new things. This is the first one. So just give us your feedback. We want it. Throw it in the comments. Send us emails. Whatever you want to do, we want to hear about it. Or, listen, I'd also love to hear some reviews of stuff too. Like, did you eat something we talked about on the show today? Which you probably didn't, because these are all in the future. But like, if you ate something, give us a review. Throw it in the comments. Throw it on our email. We'll read it. We want to hear about it.
And I would love to know, like, some of these things. It's like, oh, that looks really good. I want to hear honest reviews. Sometimes these things look a lot better than they actually are. Like, if it looks great and it's not, it's the visual is 99% of it. I would love to hear stuff like that, because we're going off of the visual, but I really want to know what people think about this stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Agreed. Well, this has been Food Time. Thanks for joining us.